The whole world is in chess. Any move can be the death of you. Do anything except remain where you started, and you can't be sure of your end. None of us know our end, really, or what hand will guide us there. A king may move a man, a father may claim a son. That man can also move himself. And only then does that man truly begin his own game. Remember, howsoever you are played, or by whom, your soul is in your keeping alone. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Deciphering My Experience. My name is Eric, and I guess before we get started talking about the truth today, if you could let everybody know where to start in the direction of looking for the truth, would be greatly appreciated. And then once they get over here, you can have them check the links below, because that'll bring you to the website, deciphering.tv, and that'll be where the truth will be found in the future, folks, because you're not going to get the big picture here. There's only so much that can be accomplished here and now on YouTube. They're really putting the band hammer down on what topics can be discussed, and people are disappearing left, right, and center. So let's get back to discussing some of the truth today and what we got going on. Let me just bring up what we have for today. Uh-oh. What the heck is going on here?
This is a broadcast from the People's Popular Syndicate. This is a broadcast from the People's Popular Syndicate. This is a broadcast from the People's Popular Syndicate.
So far, the evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election. And the complaint that I've heard from Republicans all last week was that you don't have anyone who heard the call.
This is a broadcast from the People's Popular...
Whoa. What the heck? Sorry about that, folks. Oof. Weirdness. But back to the topic at hand. Truth in the media and what's been going on lately during the last year. There's been a lot of people discussing what's going to be happening and what's coming down the pipe, and I just want to put it out there. JUAN SAVIN. I mean, today's the day. It's, tomorrow's the big day. I would really like this guy to be right about everything. I do. I really, really, really do. I don't want to come from a negative standpoint. I am just coming from a more prepared mentality. I don't like that everybody's putting all their faith and their hope in the activities of others. I'm more of a hands-on action person myself. When something breaks, I like to get my tools on the problem and help. I don't like to be told to sit back and that everybody else has it taken care of. It's very peculiar for me. But since this problem is not at arm's length to me, I certainly have to open the floor to debate with folks on how we rectify the problems that are going on around us. But with that being said, I'm curious as if we have a Pied Piper situation going on, if this is a scam. I mean, I don't want to think ill of Mr. SAVIN, but just going off of my own life experiences, people that do things in secret aren't usually the most trustworthy people. It just is what it is. That's the mission. There's a lot of stuff that we've been being told, markers, dates, things, So here we are, March 31st. We were told by April 1st, hard line in the sand, things are going to be different. But that to me keeps seeming to be a line that keeps getting moved further and further down the road. And everybody just keeps seemingly following, like the Pied Piper. It makes me wonder. So tomorrow's a big day, folks, because I was just told the other day that we were going to have a big day because there was a ship in the Suez Canal, and that all this evergreen stuff was going on, and that we were going to find out about the Clintons and all of the humans that were getting trafficked on the boat. And we were told all kinds of fantastic stories of how this boat was put into the side of the canal for that express purpose, that it was to, make all the divulging of the deep state known. Well, that ship has set sail, folks, literally and figuratively. It didn't happen. They didn't find anything. It was just a boat that hit the side of the canal. Just like on January 6th, we got our new president, and everybody said at the time on the 5th, don't worry, they have this covered. Turns out they didn't. Turns out they didn't find anything on the Evergreen boat. Turns out that the other boat that it made me think of was the hospital ship that went into the harbor in New York ways back when, and everybody said, oh, look, you'll see. This is because they're taking down the deep state. Don't worry. Sit down, relax, be pacified. But here we are. April 1st Eve. Tomorrow we get to find out who's been BSing who, is what it's really going to boil down to. It's not a matter of is there a game being played. There's totally games being played. The problem is, how do you, as an innocent bystander, so to say, how do you know who the good guys really are? I would love to know who's doing good and who's doing bad so I could support accordingly. But just like we see with Republicans infiltrating the Democratic Party, the Democrats infiltrating the Republican Party, is it too hard to think of an enemy that would give you a false savior? That's just where my brain goes, because here's the meat and potatoes of this conversation. What are you folks going to do tomorrow if I'm right and nothing happens again? I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I wanted to be wrong on January 6th, and I kept telling people, but what are you going to do if Biden becomes president? And everybody is screaming at me, don't worry, it's not going to happen. Okay. So you guys all got caught with your pants down because you didn't have a plan. And that's all I've been suggesting to folks, is that maybe the plan that you've been trusting isn't such a trustworthy plan. Maybe you've been led astray. It's a possibility, for sure, worthy of a strong conversation. But to go blindly following people, it just seems really silly to me, because tomorrow's going to come, and we'll find out who's right, who's wrong. I hope that the people that I am discounting are right. I want the good guys to win. I want we the people to be in a country that supports the vision that our founding fathers had put pen to paper for. The reason that they risked their lives, the reason many veterans have risked their lives, is just simply for we the people. And I've heard many people in the past forget that freedom has a cost, and it's paid for in the blood of the veterans that give the freedom to the people that remain today. So to me, it's very disrespectful to those that have fallen in battle for the rights that we have, for us to so readily watch them get washed away by deception and apathy. So I want folks to pay more attention to what's going on in the environment around them. I want them to be extremely upset tomorrow if things do not go the way that they planned. I want them to question with ferocity any information stream that they're getting that is giving them a sense of hope without participation. I want people to be forewarned that hope without participation isn't going to get you really far. But the truth is out there, and there are people that want to share their truths. If you want to share your truth, reach out to me. I definitely have a platform for people to share their truth, and I would like people to come talk more. It's great. So everybody have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe. And this is Eric at Deciphering My Experience. Have a great day.